Hi. How are you doing? Good. Good.
Hi.
How are you getting on?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
How old are you?
11.
11 years old.
Hi.
How are you getting on?
Really good. Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. How old are you? 8 years old. So you're one of the younger ones. How are you getting on?
Good.
What's been the best thing about it if you had to pick one thing? The games? The fun? Excellent. What about the boxing? Have you enjoyed that?
Yeah. Energy.
Energy. Carbs. Prior to training, if we want to have loads of energy, what's that food type? Or nutrition, the nutrient type? Carbs?
Yeah,
Carbohydrate. Excellent.
Yeah, I have been there every week.
What have you enjoyed about it?
But it's so hard because almost everything is great. I mean, the coaches are great, everything's great. Personally, the food's great.
Marco,
Yes,
otherwise known as the Hungarian Hammer.
that's right.
So you're an amateur boxer. You've had a few boxing matches, and you help us out on these Fit and Fed programs. You did it last year, didn't you?
Yes.
Protein, very good. Protein, very good. Can you think of a food that's got loads of protein in it? Think of what's been in the sandwiches sometimes. Tuna. Great answer. You enjoyed coming here to Leiston to give us a hand on this?
I've really enjoyed it, being able to kind of help and coach the young children, getting them into boxing.
Name me an energy food.
Beige colours. Bread, rice,
Bread, brown rice, yeah.
and potatoes.
Yes, that was a good tip you got from Kyron, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
beigey type food.
Nutrients. Vegetables.
Yes, vegetables. Name me a food high in carbohydrate.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, okay. Any more?
Seeded bread.
Very good. Okay. Have you seen a bunch of kids that have really got something out of this?
Yeah, especially 2-3 of them are really good. But
In terms of boxing talent, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah?
boxing talent. But all of them are put their effort into it, 100%.
What do you think of it?
I think it's really good, to be fair, for the kids and for their mental health.
How have you got on with the coaches here? And what does this carbohydrate do?
It gives you a lot of energy.
Energy. Yeah. What the kids been like this year?
Brilliant. Couldn't ask for any more. Every one of them listened, learned, and done what you asked for.
It's been a good group, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah. We need a balanced diet, don't we? So we need to have. Can you tell me 2 food types that are going to be necessary if we want to train to be a boxer?
Proteins and carbohydrates.
Very good, very good. What's the type of food that gives us energy? Carbohydrate, very good. What do the carbohydrates do?
Carbohydrates, I think they can start your day off quite well
Because
because they give you a lot of energy.
energy,
to start the day.
brilliant. And the other one, the protein. What's the point in that?
Protein
What's it
helps
do?
your muscles. When
Muscles.
You've either done training or you're about to do training.
Awesome. Sore muscles. What do we need afterwards? Stretch, yeah. You can have a stretch, yeah. What do we need to eat?
Protein.
Protein. What about you? Do you feel that you have got something out of doing this program as a coach?
Definitely.
What have you enjoyed most?
When you got the hoops, or you got the 3 balls in the back.
Oh, the 3 balls. Well, I don't normally show off about this stuff, but so when we got the basketballs and I managed to throw not 1 but 3 right from the other end and scored the hoops. You enjoy. If I only would have got that on video, because no one will ever believe me. What's the type of nutrient that we have to have after training to build the muscles back up?
Protein.
Protein, very good. Do you feel you've got something out of it?
Yeah, it's helped me learn how to teach,
Yeah.
and how to instruct, and I guess communicate with younger people.
Younger people. Have you enjoyed it?
Yep.
Yeah. I know that you do tons of sport. You've not done boxing before though. What do you think of it?
I really enjoy it.
What have you enjoyed
Best
most?
thing is the coaches are amazing.
What do you think of the coaches here?
Amazing.
Brilliant.
Meeting new people.
Yep.
And learning new skills.
Had a good time?
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Give us a bit of feedback on these kids. What do you reckon?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, been good. Yeah, it's been a good summer actually.
We are learning how to box, but it's also much fun.
Learning the techniques and the health and nutrition.
You see a bit of potential there.
Yeah, so and that's good. Like you know, people who would never have the opportunity to come to a boxing gym and try it and see what it's all about, they've
Yeah.
come along, tried it, got a bit of potential, and now going to join the club.
So there's perhaps been one or two kids that perhaps might lack the confidence to just walk in the gym, but through doing the fit and fed, they've seen the gym come in and realise we don't bite and they're going to come along.
Exactly that.
Give me a food high in protein.
Chicken.
Well done. Protein, very good.
Helping us to understand them more and
Yeah.
help them out throughout pretty much life, like telling them how to do certain things and deal with things at home.
Yes.
And finding coping mechanisms.
Remember one of the foods that has a lot of protein? Chicken is a very good answer, yeah.
We've learned about nutrition, like protein, carbohydrates and vitamins, and boxing as well, and like how to keep fit and how your body works.
So, has it been good? What's been the best thing about it?
The coaches and probably getting a bit more fitter.
Get a bit fitter. Access has done a great job with the food, but no complaints there at all. I didn't get any of the kids that were saying, oh, the food was rubbish, it was really good. So Sam's Caff, big up to them.
It's been educational because I've learned it in school, but I've learned a little bit more now.
I'm glad you've had a good time. See you next time. I just want to say well done everybody that took part. We're a really, really good bunch of kids at all three venues. Great behaviour. They've all learnt quite a lot and brilliant activity. Got fit, got fed at Lowestoft, Beccles and Leiston. So all had a great 4 weeks during the school summer holidays. Just want to say a big thank you to our coaches that really done a great job delivering this. So Hamish and Luke at Lowestoft, fantastic. Ben, Marco at Beccles, really, really good stuff. And Kyron, who was over at Leiston with me to deliver that one, all done a really, really good job of giving the kids a good time and some education and some fitness. So great stuff. Well done, everybody. Big thanks also to Suffolk County Council and the Department for Education for pulling out the stops to get this programme done this year, which was against the odds due to COVID and all the rest of it. So, yeah, difficult, but they nailed it. We all nailed it. So, yeah, really, really good. Great stuff. Thanks, everybody. I want to say a special thank you to Access Community Trust, Sam's Caff, who provided the food. We had no complaints. There's good food all the way through the programme, so great service there as well. And also thanks to Hannah and Caroline at Leiston Town Council, who helped us to get the venue ready at the Waterloo Centre so that we could provide the programme at Leiston, which was important to do. We wanted to do all three venues because lots of kids benefit from this. So great stuff. So well done again. Can't thank you all enough, and we'll look forward to doing it again next year. Thank you. How many weeks have you been coming to Fit and Fed?
Maybe nearly all the weeks, and there's
Which is
4.
4 weeks. You've done all of them. Brilliant. And if I remember rightly, you did this last year as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was with people.
Yeah, that's right. And would you look forward to doing it again next year?
Yes.
What's been the best thing about it?
All of it.
All of it? You couldn't pick one single thing?
No, I love mostly the exercise and fun and games.
Fun and games, exercise, and I mean, you come to the boxing club anyway, don't you? So we know you enjoy the boxing, and you
I come every single day.
you do come as much as you can. Don't you? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so can you tell me if I say to you carbohydrate, is that the food type that gives us energy or builds our muscles? Energy. And can you remember the name of the food type that is the other one that builds muscles? Protein, very good. Okay, that's brilliant. And give me one food that's high in the protein that's going to make your muscles really strong.
Lettuce.
Not quite.
Egg.
Yes, that's a good one. Okay, so fantastic. So going to come again next year?
Yeah.
We'll look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for being on this video. Last one. What do you think of the coaches here?
Amazing.
Brilliant. I'm not going to ask you which one is your favourite because you've had Luke and Hamish, haven't you? And
I had Connor.
Oh, and well, Connor was last year, wasn't it? And you've had Luke and Hamish this year. So, and me as well. So yes, well, we will look forward to seeing you again next year. Thanks a lot for coming. I'm glad you've had a good time. See you next time.
Hi.
So, how many weeks of the programme have you done?
All 4.
All 4. Okay. So, had a good time?
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah. I think you've been to more or less every session, haven't you? Don't think you've missed any, or might have missed, I don't know.
I've missed a couple.
You missed just a couple, yeah? Well, that's
Yeah.
brilliant. Okay, so what's been the best thing about it?
Everything.
Just the whole lot?
Yeah,
Good.
learning how to box, learning,
Yeah.
making new friends.
That's really good.
It's been amazing.
Well, we're pleased about that. Okay. And you've enjoyed the food as well?
Yeah.
What about the learning about nutrition?
It's been educational because I've learned it in school, but I've learned a little bit more now.
Okay, great stuff. So, give me a food high in protein.
Chicken
Well done. What does carbohydrate do?
gives you energy.
And name me one that's really high in carbohydrate. Pasta. Not bad at all. Very good. So, reeling them answers off now. So, over the 4 weeks, you think you know sort of a fair bit more about it than you did at the start?
Yep.
Big question is, will you focus on that now that we stop this programme? Will you focus on the nutrition for next week, next month, next year, and the rest of your life?
Probably. Probably not. I don't know.
You think you might forget some of it?
I might forget some of it.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see you back here next year. Would you come again if we do it again next year?
Yes, I will. I'm
Excellent.
thinking of coming to the sessions as well.
You coming to the boxing club?
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Okay. Well, what if you do that, we'll keep reminding you about the nutrition stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll get you nice and fit and strong as an ongoing project. Great stuff. And how old are you?
14.
14. Brilliant. Okay. Well, that's excellent. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Hopefully I will.
Hello. Are you all right? Yeah. So we've been coming to the Fit and Fed, and you've been coming here for the last 4 weeks. Yeah. Have you had fun? Yeah. Had good fun. Yeah. Have you got fitness done? Do you think you're a little bit fitter now than you were at the start? Would you say? Okay, that's brilliant. And have you learned some boxing skills? Do you know how to throw a jab? Can you throw a really good jab? Yes. I think you throw a really good jab, and I think you've learned some really good punches. Okay, so, and also, you've had some nice food here, I believe. Have you enjoyed the food as well? All been good, yeah? Have you learned anything about nutrition? What is nutrition? What is that about? Is that what keeps us healthy? If we have good nutrition, yeah? And so you've learned how to eat plenty of fruit and veg, and you now know the difference between carbohydrates and protein. Yeah? Excellent. Okay, so how have you got on with the coaches here? Yeah? Have they been nice and friendly to you? Yeah? And they've taught you some good stuff, yeah? Okay, so if we do this again next year, are you going to come back and see us? Excellent. Brilliant. Well, we'll look forward to that. Glad you've had a good time. Thanks for coming on this video for us, and we will really, really look forward to seeing you next year. Okay? Just tell us how old you are, last one.
8.
You're 8 years old. Okay? So we'll see you next year when you're 9. Okay? Lovely. What has been, in your opinion, the best thing about it?
Probably the fact that, like, as well as we are learning how to box, but it's also like fun,
Yeah.
and like he's not like too like strict,
Yeah.
but like you still learn.
So you've had a good balance of learning
Yeah.
with some discipline, which we've talked about discipline through this programme, haven't we? But you feel that that's not been overdone, because at the end of the day it's a school holiday programme, so we wanted you to have fun. It is hard with coaches to get the right balance between discipline and having a bit of fun. So in your opinion, it sounds as if you think the coaches have achieved that.
Yeah.
Fantastic, brilliant. Okay, so nutrition was a big part of this. I mean, you've done gymnastics, dance and all sorts. We know you're very fit, and your boxing technique, I've noticed, has been really, really good. On the actual nutrition side, quick 5 questions. What's the type of food that gives us energy? Carbohydrate, very good. What do we need after training to keep our muscles built and strong? Protein. Give me a food high in carbohydrate.
Pasta.
Very good. What about protein?
White meat.
White meat, so yep, so like poultry, yeah. And as well as the carbohydrate, and the protein, tell me one other thing that we need to consume to keep us healthy. Vitamins and minerals. Okay, excellent. How are you getting on?
Really good.
Can I ask, I'm not going to ask your name, but I'm going to just ask your age.
10.
You're 10 years old. Okay. So, you've been coming for how many weeks?
A month.
All of them? Done every week, yeah? 4 weeks.
Except from a Tuesday and...
You missed, yeah, had to miss a couple, but you've been really committed to this. So, I take it you've enjoyed it then? What's been the main thing that you've learned out of this project?
That I've liked boxing and I've learned how to do boxing.
Okay, so you've actually learned that boxing is a sport that you'd enjoy. You've never done it before? Excellent, okay. So you've learned some boxing skills and some technique, yeah? What about the fitness? Has it been hard work? But has it been hard, unenjoyable work or hard, enjoyable work?
Hard, enjoyable work.
And do you now know what it means to push yourself a bit?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so once we've pushed ourselves doing training and our muscles are quite sore, can you tell me what's the name of the type of food that we need to have after training to make our muscles feel better?
Protein.
Protein, very good. Name me one food, an actual food, that's very high in protein.
Egg.
Very good. What's been the best thing about it if you had to pick one thing?
The games.
The games? The fun? Excellent. So we've tried to explain discipline and focus and getting stuff done, and hopefully the coaches have got a good balance between the discipline and the strictness and the fun side. Yeah. We've seen lots of smiles, and most of all the guys have said how good I'm really pleased with Hamish and Luke. I think they've done really, really well. So, as well as the fun, the games, the fitness and all of that, we were also here to obviously have something to eat. What has the food been like?
Nice.
Okay, all good, yeah? And the health side, the nutrition, we've learned a fair bit about that. Do you feel you know a lot more about that now than you did on week 1?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you tell me what is the food type that gives us energy? Nutrients is like the whole lot.
Protein.
Protein, the other one. Begins with C.
Calcium.
Calcium, not quite. Oh, you're so close. It's pressure on the video, isn't it? You've answered this question so many times, and I know you know it. Carbohydrates, yes. It's a difficult word to remember. Protein is a bit easier, isn't it? Yeah. So what does the protein actually do?
It gives you muscle, like helps you build up your strength.
Build strength. So if you've done physical training and your muscles are sore, it will help those muscles build up and get strong. Also helps to maintain your strength, and when you're growing into adult, you've got a lot of growing to do, so you need that protein. Can you tell me, give me just one more question, this carbohydrate stuff, this energy stuff, just name me one food that's high in the carbohydrate. Pasta? Yep, that'll do. Okay, so you feel that you're going to make an attempt to focus on your eating as you go through life, through doing this program? Excellent. Okay, and you come again next year? Cool. Fit and fed?
Yeah.
So, have you got fit?
Yeah, a bit.
Have you been fed?
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed the food?
Yeah.
Cool. So we've also done some learning about food, haven't we? Do you feel like you know more about nutrition now than you did 4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Can you name me a food high in protein?
high in protein, well, eggs is
Yep,
key protein.
that's one.
Then you got spaghetti.
That's the other one. What's the name of the other one?
The other one is carbs and vitamins.
Yeah, got carbs, vitamins. What's really, really good for a bit of everything that gives you a bit of protein, a bit of carbs and loads of vitamins? The one that sometimes people don't like all of it, but we need to eat it.
Vegetables.
Yes, vegetables. Okay, and can you tell me what's been the best thing about this program? What have you enjoyed most?
The best thing is the coaches are amazing. So what we do like an hour of boxing, fun games, then you get fed, blah blah blah. Then we just do boxing to get fed.
Excellent. Okay, well that's brilliant. Well, we hope to see you again.
Yeah.
We're going to do some free sessions for you once you go back to school, so you can come and try the gym for real. And hopefully, if we do this next year in the summer, will you give up your summer holiday time to come here and get fit and fed again?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we'll look forward to that. Yeah. Thanks for coming on this video. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hamish, the famous Viking. Right, gives a bit of feedback about these kids this year, because you didn't do it last year. You were in America doing your 3-month youth program in America last year, which was no doubt a fantastic experience for you. So we had Connor last year doing the Fit and Fed program. So this is your first Fit and Fed. You're working full time for Ultimate now. So give us a bit of feedback on these kids. What do you reckon?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, been good. Yeah, it's been a good summer actually. A good bunch of kids. Really good bunch of kids. Some of them have actually got some boxing talent, what's good to see, and hopefully that leads on to something. Hopefully it leads on to them carrying on the sport.
Brilliant.
Even that, they're actually just really nice kids, and I hope they've learned some.
Well, they definitely have. The feedback that I've had on the videos that we've done, there's been a few that have said that the coaches are amazing, so well done, Hamish.
Alright, thanks.
So Luke, you've been coming here with your school for quite some time now, and you're training to actually box, and you're doing really well at that. But you've been helping us out, volunteering for the Fit and Fed program. What do you think of it?
I think it's really good, to be fair, for the kids and for their mental health. It's really helping them from home life and getting to know us as people.
Yeah.
And it's really helping us to understand them more and help them out throughout pretty much life, like telling them how to do certain things and deal with things at home.
Yes.
And finding coping mechanisms for their anger, or just helping them be really help them be really.
Just give a few tips, a few life tips, perhaps a few things that academically they get their academic work done at school, and they do, they no doubt get lots of help with life, but in the boxing gym it tends to help with their confidence, I guess. Would you say? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
I've seen an increase in confidence of a lot of these kids over the 4 weeks. So have you enjoyed doing it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah? You're okay, yeah? And how old are you?
13 and a half.
13 and a half, okay. So, in your 13 years, have you learned more about nutrition in the last month than you have in the last 13 years?
Yes. To be honest.
There's been a lot of stuff about this.
Usually I just get confused.
Yeah, I know.
They turn it into this huge chart and you don't
Yeah, I know, it gets complicated. We've tried to keep it simple. So,
and you've done a good job of that.
Well, that's good. So what would you say has been the best thing about this programme over the last 4 weeks? Because you've been here 4 weeks, haven't you?
Yeah, I have been here every week.
What have you enjoyed about it?
But it's so hard because almost everything is great. I mean, coaches are great, everything's great. Personally, the food's great.
Food's great, good.
The best bit though would be probably the coaches, since they are the people who help you when you are training to obviously do boxing, which I'm here for.
And have they made it fun?
Oh yeah, it's been
as well.
fun.
Good balance between
education at the same time.
Fitness, fun, get fed.
Yeah.
Okay, quick bit on the nutrition then. So, does that mean that it's always healthy? Can you have good nutrition or bad nutrition, or is it all good?
Not all good, no.
It's not all good. You could have bad nutrition, couldn't you?
Yeah.
If you have a diet of Mars bars and nothing else, you'd be having nutrition, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That would be good.
Just 'cause it's...
So good nutrition. What would you say? We need a balanced diet, don't we? So we need to have. Can you tell me 2 food types that are going to be necessary if we want to train to be a boxer?
Proteins and carbohydrates.
Very good, very good. What do the carbohydrates do?
Carbohydrates, I think they can start your day off quite well.
Because
they give you a lot of energy.
Energy,
at the start of the day.
brilliant. And the other one, the protein. What's the point in that? What's it do?
Helps your muscles.
Muscles.
When you've done training or you're about to do training.
Awesome. Excellent answers. Okay, well thanks a lot. You came last year, didn't you, as well, to Lowestoft, so you've done Beccles this year, so you've had to go at each one. That's really good. So hopefully we'll do it next year. You come again next year?
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll see you in the gym soon. So, the Fit and Fed programme. I think your fitness is pretty good anyway, because I know that you do tons of sport. You've not done boxing before though. What do you think of it?
I really enjoy it.
I think you've got some good skills. We've seen you doing some really, really good stuff, particularly with the footwork and stuff. I think your dancing and other bits and pieces you've done have really helped you with that. So you're used to, no doubt, with your other sports you do, you probably know a bit about nutrition. Have you learned some more about it?
Yeah.
Has this helped you, would you say, to focus on the nutrition as you go through life?
Yeah.
To become a better athlete?
Definitely.
Awesome, okay. So, carbohydrates, what's the point? What do they do?
Like keeps you nice and fit and gives you energy.
Energy, yeah. So if we wanted to train really hard, then we would need some energy in order to do that, yeah? That's a carbohydrate. And then once we've done that training, muscles are really sore, what do we need after training?
Protein.
Protein. Excellent.
Hi.
How old are you?
13.
13. And you've been coming to the Fit and Fed programme for
4 weeks.
4 weeks. Done a whole lot. Brilliant. Okay, so has it been good? What's been the best thing about it?
The coaches and probably getting a bit more fitter.
Get a bit fitter?
Yeah.
Has this motivated you to focus on the health and the fitness as you go on through life?
Yeah.
Yeah? You understand a bit more about nutrition now than you did at the start? Yeah? Okay, because we've done some talking about nutrition stuff. You learned some boxing skills as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, hitting the bags and doing all the bits and pieces. Okay, so let's see. I know this is really hard on the camera. If we've done this boxing training, muscles are really sore. What's the type of nutrient that we have to have after training to build the muscles back up?
Protein.
Protein, very good. And prior to training, if we want to have loads of energy, what's that food type? Or nutrition, the nutrient type? Carbs?
Yeah, carbohydrate.
Carbohydrate, excellent. Give me a food high in carbohydrate.
Bread. Pasta.
Bread, pasta, very good. And protein?
Chicken. Chickpeas.
Chickpeas, if you were vegan or vegetarian, chickpeas would be good. If you are eating meat, fish and all that, then chicken would be excellent. Okay, so you've enjoyed it then, come back next year?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. How are you getting on?
Good.
Yeah? So, how many weeks have you been doing this?
4 weeks.
All 4. You've done a lot. The Fit and Fed programme. So, done some fitness?
Yep.
Got fed?
Yep.
What's the food like?
Good.
Just good? Oh, it was alright, wasn't it? Not too
No,
bad.
it was good.
Was it healthy?
Yes.
Yeah? This health stuff. Nutrition.
Yes.
What is it all about? Why do we need nutrition?
Because it keeps you going.
Keeps you going, healthy. So keep you going as in energy?
Yeah.
We need some energy, don't we? Especially if we're doing sport.
Yeah.
Can you remember what is the food type that gives us energy?
Protein.
The other one begins with C. It's the hardest one.
Carbs.
Carbs, which is short for carbohydrate. So, and the other one, the protein, which you obviously know, what does that do? What does the protein do? If the carbohydrates gives us energy, what does protein do? Strength helps us build our muscles up after training. Even if we haven't trained, we still need to eat the protein. Hi, how are you doing? Good. How old are you, please? 9 years old, okay. So, some of this nutrition stuff is quite complicated for a 9-year-old, and you don't always cover a lot of it at your age at school, but we think it's worth learning at quite a young age. So, and I know it's going to be hard to answer questions on camera, but can you tell me, if I said to you, tuna, fish, meat, what type of food is that? What type of nutrient? Protein, very good. And what does that do?
Gives you energy and strength.
Strength, yeah. Not so much the energy, it's the strength, yeah?
Hi.
How are you getting on?
Alright.
How old are you?
11.
11 years old, okay. Tell me, what have you enjoyed about this programme? Have you enjoyed it at all?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's been the best thing about it?
Really just punching the bags and all that.
You've liked the boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. And over the 4 weeks, would you say you know a bit more about nutrition than you did at the start?
Yes.
Yeah? It's quite complicated and you don't need to know all of it at your age, but it's worth starting to focus on it. You understand what calories are and how if we do the physical training, you're going to burn off calories. Once we've done the training and the muscles are a bit sore, can you give me a couple of foods that I could eat to make my muscles feel a bit better, to build them up again?
Meat.
Yes? So if you're not a vegan or a vegetarian, you can eat some meat.
I don't know.
Think of some of the sandwiches you've had. What have you had in sandwiches?
Ham.
Ham, well that's a meat, yeah. What else?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Turkey.
Turkey. I believe there's been some egg mayo sandwiches. Would that be protein?
Yeah.
It certainly would. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so Coach Ben, you've led the Fit and Fed 2020 here at Beccles. What do you think? What have the kids been like this year?
Brilliant. Couldn't ask for any more. Every one of them listened, learned, and done what you asked for.
It's been a good group, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah. I think that your attendance here has been solid.
Yeah.
There's the only, as far as looking at the registers, the only people that have missed any sessions have been when they've been on days out with their family and holidays. So would you say that the kids have chosen to come here?
Yeah, rather than forced to be.
Yeah, they've chosen, rather than play the PlayStation or to see their mates, they've actually chosen to come here. And as far as I know, we've been so busy to sort of have too much insight into this, but I think, as far as I know, you've got some of these kids are going to come to the gym.
Yeah, so 2, 3 of them are now going to come back.
And
so,
I get the feeling that you see a bit of potential there.
Yeah, so, and that's good, like, you know, people who would never have the opportunity to come to a boxing gym and try it and see what it's all about, they've come along, tried it, got a bit of potential, and now going to join the club.
So there's perhaps been 1 or 2 kids that perhaps might lack the confidence to just walk in the gym, but through doing the Fit and Fed, they've seen the gym come in and realised we don't bite and they're going to come along.
Exactly that.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I think it's been a really good group at all 3 locations. So thanks for your help with it. It's been a really great effort from all the coaches. We're really pleased with it. So cheers, Ben.
Nice one.
Marco,
Yes.
otherwise known as the Hungarian Hammer.
That's right.
So you're an amateur boxer.
Yeah.
You've had a few boxing matches, and you help us out on these Fit and Fed programs. You did it last year, didn't you?
Yes.
You did Lowestoft last year, didn't you? And Beccles this year. So thanks for helping us out with this. It's been really good. We've got some good stuff to give you next week as a thank you for your efforts, and this is going to be a really good thing to go on your CV. Nice little bit of coaching experience for you. Have you seen a bunch of kids that have really got something out of this?
Yeah, especially 2, 3 of them are really good.
In terms of boxing talent, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Talent, but all of them are put their effort into it, 100%.
You've seen a good effort?
Yeah.
I think the behaviour's been spot on. I mean, they've been a good bunch of kids. But that's testament to the coaching. I mean, you and Ben have had them. It's a good balance. What I'm pleased with is the good balance between fun and discipline. You know, we've kept them in good shape with the discipline. But they've enjoyed it as well because they've come to nearly every session. What about you? Do you feel that you have got something out of doing this programme as a coach?
Definitely. It's a good way to, when I see they're doing something wrong, it's easier to do that in training to see myself what I'm doing wrong.
Right.
So it helps a lot to...
Yeah. The insight, that's a good answer. So you've got the insight of what it's like the other side of the fence as a coach as opposed to a boxer student.
Yeah.
That's really good. And you think that'll help you in your career?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because it's a different insight as you do it, you know, when you're actually helping other people.
Yeah, the other side.
Yeah. So great stuff. So okay, so I'm glad you've enjoyed it. We really appreciate your help. Hopefully we'll do it again next year. And all the best to you, the Hungarian Hammer, for the boxing season as it comes up, which we hope will start soon.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks, Marco.
Thank you.
What have we learned?
We've learned about nutrition, like protein, carbohydrates and vitamins, and boxing as well, and like how to keep fit and how your body works.
Okay, great stuff. So, has it been hard work?
Yes.
But enjoyable?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. We learned a bit about discipline and stuff as well, didn't we? So hopefully we've got a good balance between having a bit of fun and the discipline. So the nutrition side of it. So what actually is that? What does it mean? What's it all about?
Nutrition is like eating the right foods to keep your body fit and healthy.
Healthy, yeah. Because you can have bad nutrition.
And then you can have good nutrition.
Good nutrition, yeah. Nutrition doesn't always mean it's good. A diet of Mars bars every day wouldn't be very good. So a balanced diet. So you mentioned that you've learned about protein and carbohydrates and vitamins.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just have a little quiz here. Name me a food high in carbohydrate.
Potatoes.
Potatoes, okay. Any more?
Seeded bread.
Very good, okay. And what does this carbohydrate do?
It gives you a lot of energy.
Energy, yeah. So that would be good to have before training, to give the energy to train, and some after training as well. But what do we need, perhaps more importantly, after training? What's the nutrient to have after training?
Protein.
Protein. And why? What does that do?
Because it helps fix your muscles.
Fix the muscles.
And the reason why you have to have it all the time is because your muscles get weak by just doing basic things.
So you need to maintain your strength.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
How old are you?
8.
8 years old.
Yes.
How long have you been coming here?
5 years? No, 5 weeks? No, 4 weeks.
4 weeks, yes. You've done the whole lot. You've done really, really well. Okay, so what we've been doing? You've been doing some boxing training, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed that? You learned some punching?
Yeah.
What about the fitness?
The fitness is very good.
You liked it? Yeah? Okay. And what about the boring stuff? Is it boring stuff? The nutrition?
No.
You know when we do...
The nutrition is good.
You find it quite interesting, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so there hasn't been any too much boring stuff. You found the nutrition interesting. Let's see how much you remembered then. Okay.
I'm good at it.
If we need some energy, can you name me, you know the carbohydrate? Yeah? Can you name me one food that's high in the carbohydrate?
Oranges.
Oranges is the sugary natural sugars type of carbohydrate, yeah, that will give you a quick release energy.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
How old are you?
14.
14 years old, okay. So you've been coming here pretty much from the start, so you've done 4 weeks, so I don't know, you've only missed 1 or 2 sessions I think, you've done pretty much most of it. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah? We've learned some nutrition stuff.
Yes.
Nutrition, what does it mean? What's it all about?
Eating healthy and being fit.
Yep. So nutrition is what you'll need to be fit once you've done the training. Is there such a thing as bad nutrition?
Yes.
If you had a diet of chips, crisps, sweets, you'd be getting nutrition,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Tell me what we need. What would you eat for good nutrition?
Eggs, brown bread, potatoes.
Okay, so let's take those 3. The eggs. What's in the eggs? What's the nutrient? And what does it do? Is it energy or is it
Protein.
protein? Very good. And what does the protein do?
It gives you energy to do more workout and gain muscles.
Gain muscles, yeah. Not so much the energy, it's the repairing after the workout. The energy comes from the carbohydrates. So can you remember a high carbohydrate food? A good energy food.
Bread.
Bread has some energy, yeah. Likes the boxing?
Yeah.
I think your punching strength has been really, really good. I think you should take it up if you can. You come back next year?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, if I asked you what you enjoyed most out of the programme, what would you say?
meeting new people
Yep.
and learning new skills.
Skills and meeting new people. That's a great answer. Pleased about that. It's been a good group here.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Excellent. I'm very well, thank you. How old are you?
15.
15 years old, okay. So you've been coming to the Fit and Fed program, Leiston. How long have you been doing this?
5 weeks and a bit.
Maybe it seems like 5.
Seems like 5, yeah.
4.
4.
4 weeks, you've done the whole lot.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So what we've been doing, what would you say has been the best of it? What's your favourite thing?
Learning the techniques and the health and nutritions.
Yeah, so you've liked the sport and you've liked the food side of it as well. Okay, so the boxing side you've enjoyed. I think your fitness has been really good. Your sprint skipping was absolutely excellent and you've taken to the techniques pretty well. Hopefully if we can get some classes back up and running late and moving forwards, we'll give you some free sessions and actually we're doing the satellite club which you'll be able to come to free of charge. But yeah, so on the nutrition side, so okay, we do training, we get sore muscles, what do we need afterwards?
Stretch.
Stretch, yeah, you can have a stretch, yeah. What do we need to eat?
Protein.
Protein. Name me a high protein food.
Eggs.
Yep. What about the other side of it, the energy? Name me an energy food.
Beige colours. Bread, rice.
Bread, brown rice, yeah.
And potatoes.
Yes, that was a good tip you got from Kyron, wasn't it? The beigey type of foods. And what was the food type, the nutrition type? The word beginning with C.
Carbohydrate.
Carbohydrate, yeah, excellent. So you know the basics there, so you can expand on that. Do you think this will help you to focus on this stuff as you go forwards in life? I mean, you're the oldest out of them here.
I feel like I'll be able to actually, like, when I go into the shop, I'll think about what I'm buying instead
You
of
will.
like, just picking up stuff.
Excellent. Well, that's good news.
I was really impressed with your cartwheels. And what's it called when you do a cartwheel and then land the other way?
Round off.
A round off. I thought your round offs were really, really good. What about the boxing? Have you enjoyed that?
Yeah.
Learned some good punching stuff, some combinations, some fitness circuit training, all that sort of stuff? Yeah. Had some fun?
Yeah.
Cool. Have you learned anything about what to eat and what not to eat?
Yeah.
You have? Good. Do you think this will help you? So you're 8 years old, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at 8 years old, you're not meant to know everything about nutrition, but it's good to know the basics, isn't it? It's good to know that if we eat chips, chocolates, crisps, that sort of thing all the time, it's not going to make us healthy. If we start doing a lot of training as we get older and go boxing, can you tell me the type of food or give me an example of a food that will help us to keep our muscles big and strong? Can you remember?
Sweet corn.
Sweet corn is going to give you a bit more energy, but it doesn't have quite so much of the protein. Remember the protein? Can you think of a food that's got loads of protein in it? Think of what's been in the sandwiches sometimes. Tuna. Great answer.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. How old are you? 8 years old. So you're one of the younger ones. So 8 years old, you're not really expected to know that much about nutrition, but it's good to stay healthy, isn't it? Nutrition is about what we eat. So if we want to repair our muscles after we've been running or played football or done boxing or training, can you remember what that nutrient is called? You've got the carbohydrate for energy, and then you've got the one that begins with P. Do you remember?
Protein.
Protein, yes. You're 8 years old, so this is all quite complicated stuff. So don't worry if you don't remember it right now, but just keep practicing and you'll get there. But can you actually tell me a food, any food, you've been eating it through this program quite often, something that has a lot of protein? Can you remember one of the foods that has a lot of protein? Chicken is a very good answer, yeah. Were you one of the ones that likes the tuna sandwiches? Yeah, tuna's good protein. And what's going to give us some energy before training? Sandwiches, yeah, some bread will give you some energy. Fruit, the carbohydrates like potatoes, rice, that type of thing, yeah? Okay. So you'll learn more about it as you go on. We've tried to give you the basics, so if you just remember, the main thing is to stay healthy, train hard. Have you enjoyed the training?
Yeah.
Has it motivated you to do a bit more? Cool. Okay, well that's really good. Is there, if I asked you, what have you enjoyed most out of coming here? What would you say it would be? The actual boxing? The actual getting the gloves on and punching and stuff? Awesome. Well, that's good to hear.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
How old are you?
11.
11 years old. Okay, so you've been coming here for the last 4 weeks.
Yep.
There's 4 of you from your household, isn't there, that come here? And you've all been coming to near enough every session. I think we only missed one, so really pleased with that, you 4. You've done really, really well. Have you enjoyed it?
Yep.
Yeah? What have you enjoyed most?
When you got the hoops, or you got the 3 balls in the back.
Oh, the 3 balls! Well, I don't normally show off about this stuff, but so when we got the basketballs, and I managed to throw not 1 but 3 right from the other end and scored the hoops. You enjoyed. If I only would have got that on video, because no one will ever believe me. But perhaps now you've said it, they might. So that was fun, wasn't it? In our break. So yeah, brilliant. Okay. So do you like the boxing?
Yeah.
Punching? I think you've done pretty good. You learned some good stuff. Yeah. On the nutrition, we learned what the word nutrition means.
Yeah.
And is this? Do you think this has made you think about health a little bit more?
Yeah.
Because it's quite important at any age. Okay, so let's see what you can remember. The food type that gives you your muscle rebuilding after training, what's the food type called?
Nutrients.
What's the one I'm thinking of that builds the muscles?
Oh, vitamins.
Partly, but a better one than that for muscle building. Not carbohydrate. Begins with P.
I can't remember that.
Protein?
Oh, yeah, protein.
Protein. It's hard on camera, isn't it? You've been answering this one every time, easy, but on camera it's hard to remember. Can you tell me an actual food that's high in protein?
Chicken breast.
Chicken breast. Brilliant. Great answer. That's a really good one. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so you've been helping us out on Friday here at Leiston. You actually do a bit of work for Access Community Trust, don't you?
Yes.
So they have been providing the food for this, which they've done a really good job, and I believe you were out delivering food packs all around Suffolk through the holidays, so it's been pretty busy for us all. You enjoyed coming here to Leiston to give us a hand on this? Yeah?
I've really enjoyed it, being able to kind of help and coach the young children, getting them into boxing.
Absolutely, yeah, it's been a good thing for everyone. Do you feel you got something out of it?
Yeah, it's helped me learn how to teach, how to instruct, and I guess communicate with younger people.
Younger people of different varieties.
Yeah,
yeah, we've had them from 8 to 15 in this group, and quite a variety of kids. Good thing for your CV, good little thing to go on there. So we'll do. I'll write a letter for you, and good for your file. So I think it's been really, really good. We appreciate your help with it, and Access has done a great job with the food. But no complaints there at all. I didn't get any of the kids that were saying, "Oh, the food was rubbish." It was really good. So Sam's Calf, big up to them. So yeah, that's it really. Thanks for your input. It's been a great help, and I think it was a good bunch of kids this year.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think they've done well. So great stuff. Thanks, Karen. Much appreciated.